are at the Hive at Sidney High School, where the Russia Lady Raiders are going to take on the DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, Sidney All-Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, the Center for Orthopedics at Wilson Health, and NKTelco. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. My name is Scott Fry. To my left is Craig Louth. I'll have your play-by-play. Craig's going to have color and statistics. Thanks for joining us. It is Division IV sectional time. This is the second round. The Russia Raiders got here by defeating Sidney Lehman Catholic 63-16. And they bring a record of 18-5 overall, 10-2 in the Shelby County Athletic League, good enough for second place under Coach Paul Bremigan's first year, which you might be scratching your head going, wait a minute, I thought Paul was there for a while. He coached the boys for quite a long time. This is his first year at the helm of the ladies. The DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates. Tell us a little bit about them, Craig.
Well, they finished their season 5-16, 3-11 in the Three Rivers Conference. They're led by Rod Yoder in his fifth year. They are rather young. They play one freshman and one sophomore. So I think they're going to have their hands full tonight with a very good Russia team.
Sure enough, Russia's got length and all kind of good things going on. Let's introduce them. Wearing number 3, 5'9" junior C.C. Borchers. Number 4, 6'2" junior Kate Sherman. Wearing jersey number 10, 6' senior Ella Haney. Wearing jersey number 14, 5'6" junior Reese Kubo. And final starter for the Lady Russia Raiders, 5'11" senior wearing jersey number 21, Sophie Francis. Starters brought to you by Sidney All-Glaze Audiology. And here come the starters for the DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates. Wearing jersey number 10, junior, 5'6" tall Ava Stewart. "5'7" freshman, number 21, also a guard, Avery Perk. And another guard, 6' sophomore, wearing jersey number 22. Actually, I think Emma plays down in the post. Number 30, 5'6" forward, junior, Jade Kopus. And then finally, the other guard, 5'4" senior, wearing jersey number 32, Kaylin Kopus. So, Craig, why don't you tell us about the Keyhole Pizza keys to the game, and let's start with the visiting Russia Raiders.
The 3 keys for them brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Number 1 is ball pressure on defense. Second one, they need to win the rebound battle. And then number 3, they have to have good offensive execution.
Excellent. All right, how about 3 keys? Again, brought to us by Keyhole Pizza. 3 keys for the home DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates.
They need to play great defense. They need to take care of the ball and limit turnovers. And they have to shoot the ball well.
All right, so Russia controls off the tip, and we're underway. This is C.C. Borchers. She kind of quarterbacks this offense. Now Sophie Francis deep in the corner. Reese Kubo in and out. And nice rebound there for DeGraff. Avery Perk, the freshman guard, down with it, and she will bring the ball across the timeline and start things off, guarded very closely there by Sophie Francis. And going to take it all the way to the rack, kick to the middle of the key. Up and no good. That was Emma Saylor with that shot. Now Russia going to come the other way in transition. Francis works it into Kate Sherman. One dribble, turn around, nothing there. Haney tips to Sherman. Sherman off. Now Reese Kubo with, that was C.C. Borchers. So, my goodness, 3 or 4 offensive rebounds collected by the Raiders. And we've got a foul on the Pirates, number 10, her first. And so, shooting foul for Sophie Francis. And we have a score, Craig. 1-0 here on the First National Bank scoreboard as Russia draws first blood, as they say. Francis up and in. 2-0 Russia, and here come the Pirates. They get it over the timeline. A little pressure there at about three-quarter court, and it works to perfection as Ella Haney tips it away. Yeah, this is CC Borchers with it, and she finds Kate Sherman all alone in the paint. And that's a surefire way. 4-0 Russia off of that turnover. And DeGraff having a little trouble getting through the press here. They do get through there. She's going to take it all the way, and now we're going to get a foul. Nope, she stepped out of bounds. That was Avery Perk with the ball handling duties. So the Raiders press defense giving DeGraff all kind of fits here in the early going. Sherman tries a skip pass across court. Ava Stewart comes down with it. And Riverside going to try to get set up. Ball is kicked there by Reese Goubeau. So DeGraff will have it right at midcourt. And this is Jade Kopus going to inbound for Coach Yoder. It's his 5th year at the helm. He's also the athletic director for Riverside. They're in the Three Rivers Conference, the first year of that conference. The CCC, the Cross County Conference, split up, and from that were created 2 new conferences, one of them being the Three Rivers Conference. And Kate Sherman's got it going on. A couple field goals. She's got 4 points of the Raiders' 6. And it's 6-0 Raiders on the First National Bank scoreboard. Another turnover at midcourt for the Pirates. And Russia is rolling as Goubeau has her shot blocked. Saved inbound by Sherman, and then DeGraff takes it away. And this is Jade Kopus. She has it poked away by Sophie Francis. I tell you, Russia's length down there on the offensive glass has been very, very helpful. They've collected a number of rebounds.
They have 5 offensive rebounds already.
And second chance shots, man, that's a killer. You give those up. So DeGraff having a little trouble getting their offense going. This is Kopus. Haney goes airborne. This is the other Kopus, Kalen. And with the shot, Saylor no good. Down with it is Goubeau. And they're going to get Ava Stewart for her 2nd personal. Kalen Kopus, number 32, is the senior. She's a guard. And Jade Kopus, number 30, is a junior. She plays down in the trees. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter as Russia, so far, all the offense in this one, 6-0. Now the entry pass to Haney. We're going to see that a lot tonight. Ella Haney very strong in the paint. Nice play right there. And she tries to force the Pirate out of bounds, but too much body. And so Haney will get called on her first foul. So first team foul against the Raiders, and we'll get some subs in for Coach Bremigan. Number 22, that's Simone Putoff, the junior. Number 5, that is the junior Maya Monin. Nice lob inbounds, good job right there. Little kickback pass. Now here comes Janae Kopus, or Kalen Kopus, excuse me. And just kind of a scrum there as DeGraff settles things down. Now they'll get into their half-court offense. Kate Sherman pokes that one away, but DeGraff recovers. Skip pass is pulled down out of the air by CC Borchers, and she'll take it the other way. And she gets her own rebound off of the block. Emma Saylor back there to block it, but Borchers gets it back and scores. And now another turnover, and this time Borchers clear sailing up the left side, no good. And DeGraff pulls it down, and they are in a 10-point hole, and I'm not even sure they've taken maybe 3 shots. Russia has really made it tough on defense.
2 shots total so far.
Yeah. And this one's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go the way of the Raiders. So
7 turnovers.
We've played 3.5 minutes, a little over 3.5 minutes, and Russia's defense has been stifling. Entry pass, a little off the mark. That was Renee Poling, number 40 for Russia, fielding that. Wisely throws it out of bounds off of a Pirate. Ella Haney, Reese Goubeau come back in for Coach Bremigan and the Raiders. Lob pass up top, that's Maya Manin. Ella Haney does come out quite a lot from her post position to handle the ball out high. Now Maya Manin pulls down, takes a three, no good, long rebound, and the Pirates control. And wisely, they quickly come up the floor so Rushi can't get into that smothering press. This time it goes off the hand of a Lady Raider. And so DeGraff will inbound right in front of their bench. This is Ava Stewart. And she inbounds to Kaylin Copas, back to Stewart. Rushi playing a very, very tight man-to-man. DeGraff, very little room to work here. Just look how close those girls are on defense. Now Stewart pulls up, long three just off the mark. Reese Gubeau, nice one-handed rebound. And she works it forward. Nice ball movement, never touches the ground. Bing, bang, boom, just like that, Ella Haney in. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by DeGraff head coach Rod Yoder. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here, Craig.
Slow start for the Lady Pirates so far.
They're just having trouble getting the ball going on offense. Rushi's in all the gaps. There's no room to pass the ball. They're playing them so tight on defense. Kind of reminds you a little bit of another team in the Shelby County Athletic League that likes to play defense like that. The Fort Loramie Lady Redskins. They'll be in action tomorrow night on our air. Fort Loramie will be taking on North Louisburg Triad, the 12 seed. That game will tip off at 6 p.m. I'll be here with Brandon Coverman. More Division IV sectional action. The winner of this one will face off against the Bodkins Trojans, who were victorious in the matinee. They took down Jackson Center 53-22. A lot of contact.
Wow.
No call there. Turnover. Now the scramble. Gubeau with it. Now Haney's going to take the 13-footer, a little off the back of the iron. And DeGraff, nice job of rebounding there. Jade Copas. She'll bring it back the other way. And Kaylin Copas looked to be cutting. And the pass is behind her, so I'm able to reel that in. So Ella Haney will inbound 12-0 on the First National Bank scoreboard. 3 minutes and 1 second to go here in the first as Kate Sherman subs in for Ella Haney. And on the DeGraff side, Zoe Armbruster into the game now, number 23, 5'10" freshman.
Lady Pirates back in a 1-2-2 zone.
They've done a nice job rebounding. They've kind of solved the Rushi offensive rebound flurry pretty well. But their trouble's been getting something going on offense. They've turned the ball over numerous times already. 9
times total so far.
Rushi's given them fits with a bit of a trapping defense. And that shot short, down with it is Renee Poling, goodness. And 2-point basket, says our official, by Maya Manin. Her first field goal tonight. And it's 14-0 Rushi, and then another quick turnover. Gubeau finds a cutting put-off, and then up with it is Renee Poling, and she will be fouled. Emma Saylor picks up a personal foul, her first, team third, and Renee Poling, number 40, the sophomore, will shoot 2 free throws. As they say, nothing but net. Out comes Simone Putoff for Rushi. Out comes Renee Gubeau for Rushi. Back in Cece Borchers and Sophie Francis. So Coach Bremigan, the luxury of being able to rotate bodies in and out early. 16-0 now. 2:14 to go in the first. This is Caitlin Schlumbum with it. She'll be fouled by Maya Manin. And that is Maya's first foul, team second. Jade Copas will inbound for the Pirates. And Manin tips that one away, says no thank you. So the Lady Pirates will restack. There, they got one in. Good work there. This is Avery Perk with it now. Guarded by Sophie Francis, turned over by Sophie Francis. Francis will take it up and get the harm, but not the hoop. And so Avery Perk commits her first personal and shooting 2 for the Raiders. Sophie Francis.
Francis up the line for Rushi shooting 2.
Rushi Botkins could be an interesting matchup. 2 Shelby County Athletic League schools. The way things are going early here for Rushi, if they can keep this up, that's gonna make for an interesting matchup. 2 teams that know each other well.
Yeah.
And Botkins isn't as long as Rushi is, but boy, they're quick with the ball. Carmen Huker, we saw her dump 17 in the opening game. So it's a lot of basketball to be played, but 18-0. I feel like Rushi would have to suffer a major collapse here. And the defense just continues. Kate Sherman with it, pulls it up, wants to go ahead and run the half court. Cece Borchers fires nothing but net. 21-0, 1.5 minutes to go in the first.
She has 5.
So Rushi's offense coming off of great defense, and here's losing the handle. Now back up top. Schlumbum a little long on that 3, and then we get a jump ball. Says Mr. Kamimoku. Sterling Kamimoku. Known him a long time, does a lot of volleyball matches, a lot of basketball. And DeGraft can't even find an inbound. Now we've got one, very good. Emma Saylor. Stewart with it, cross court to Schlumbum now to get a nice entry pass. And it looked like Saylor was trying to shoot there, just way off target, and Rushi's going to come the other way with it. Now Borchers drains another one. So CC Borchers starting to feel it, and we've got 24-0 after, or close to the end of 1. And Schlumbum stumbles coming down the right side of the lane, loses the handle, and so Rushi will have another turnover. I can't get over the length. 5'9", 6'2", 5'7", 6, 5'10", 5'11", 5'8", 6'1".
That's
it's a big lineup for high school girls basketball.
And a small school, too.
And these young ladies are athletic. Ella Haney, that's not Ella Haney. That is Renee Poling down the right side of the lane. Nice entry pass, up and in. 26-0 on the First National Bank, first scoreboard. This is Jade Kopus, defended there by Cece Borchers. And the foul will be called on Borchers, her first. Oh, excuse me, they called that on Jade Kopus for DeGraff. My apologies.
Her first, team 4th.
Sophie Francis with it now. Rushi plays a little keep away. Borchers with a hot hand. Drops another bomb. CC Borchers lighting it up here in the first period. 29-0 as we reach the end of the first quarter. Rushi Raiders all over the DeGraff Pirates. When we come back, it'll be second quarter action here at the Hive at Sidney High School. Scott Fry and Craig Louth, happy to bring you Division IV sectional basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Welcome back to Sidney High School. I'd like to thank the staff, the athletic staff and the administration here at Sidney High School for their hospitality, welcoming us here, allowing us to sit up in the crow's nest. Great vantage point here for high school basketball. No place I'd rather be on a chilly Tuesday night in February. And the Russia Raiders feeling much the same way. They are feeling it, shooting the ball. Reese Goubeau, a little short, down with it. Ella Haney, she's going to power up. Off the mark, and now we're going to get a jump ball contested. That's going to go to DeGraff. 29-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. All Russia Lady Raiders so far. Should they hang on and do this tonight, they will see Botkins on Saturday, the 19th of February. That'll be a noon tip. This is Ava Stewart, dribbles across, now back to Schlumbum. She goes all the way around, and she runs into Riley Hammonds, number 42, down there at the short corner. Ball caroms out of bounds off Hammonds, so Ava Stewart with it now.
Riverside had 14 turnovers in the first quarter.
Well, that'll do it. The Russia defense has been smothering. It looks like there's like 8 Russia girls on the floor to 3 DeGraff because they're spacing. They're in all the gaps. There's nowhere to pass the ball, and they're quick.
Yeah.
And they're long, and that makes it tough. Kopus kicks out to Zoe Armbruster. Now back into Jade Kopus, up and off the glass, no good. Down with it comes Haney. That was probably the best look of the night so far for the Pirates as far as getting the ball down inside. Looks like kind of a simple 2-3 zone here for DeGraff. Looks like they just want to defend the lane right now. And it goes out of bounds off of Reese Goubeau, turnover Raiders. And we'll come the other way. Jade Kopus with it, the junior. Poked away by Haney. And here comes Cece Borchers. Goes short, gets her own rebound, up and off the glass wide. Ella Haney, and she is pulled down to the turf. And they're going to call jump ball. And they'll stay down here. 6:51 here in the second. 29-0. Russia Raiders have things well in hand.
Yeah. Borchers already in double figures with 11.
Looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Jade Kopus is kind of looking at her hand there. Yep, she'll come out. And in for her, Aubrey Houston, freshman guard, number 20. And now another sub for the Pirates. This is Avery Perk. She will come in, and out will be sophomore guard Caitlin Schlumbum. And Russia will inbound. Deep in the corner, Cece Borchers feeling it again. It's at 4 or 5 threes already. 4
for 4.
Cece Borchers with the hot shooting hand from outside for the Raiders, 32-0, and we are getting close to running clock territory as the rule is 35-point margin and the clock runs. And then I believe if the margin decreases back under 30, then they go back to the original timing rules. So quite a show here. The Raiders shooting so well and playing great defense. And they turn them over again off the inbound, and another great exercise in ball movement Ella Haney up and around and in. Very smooth dribble, spin off the glass. And Haney with 8 points now.
Very impressive.
Yeah, she's smooth, very strong inside. And like I said, she will come out and handle the ball. And we got another turnover as CC Borchers comes the other way. This is Francis inside to Haney, up and in. Again, DeGraff just unable to get back quick enough on defense. And the lead is 36-0 as DeGraff coming over the timeline with it now is Avery Perk. And she gets trapped over there on the sideline, falls awkwardly into the bleachers. And the official right there says she took the ball out of bounds with her. 36-0. The running clock rule must be second half only because it is not running. And this is Riley Hammond's working it down in the block. Back up top to Borchers. Skip pass all the way to Ella Haney. There she is outside, takes it into the block. A little bit short. Down with it is Armbruster. Good job of rebounding there. And here comes Avery Perk with it. Should be guarded by Francis. And this is the freshman guard, Aubrey Houston. Poked away. Stays down here for Riverside. And we'll get a couple of subs now. Simone Putoff, number 22, comes in for Russia. Number 40, Renee Poling in. And then number 4, Kate Sherman for the Raiders. If you're just joining us, Scott Fry, Craig Louth, Division IV girls sectional basketball. Russia Raiders putting on a clinic here against the DeGraff Riverside Pirates. Now we got a little bit of a collision. Your score 36-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard in favor of the Raiders.
Riverside foul number 21.
Avery Perk picks up her second personal.
Teams 6.
6 team fouls now on the Pirates to 2 fouls for the Raiders. Now up top with it, Simone Putoff over to CC Borchers. Borchers, her last 4 shots have gone in, and they've all been threes, nothing but net. Definitely the hot shooter right now for the Raiders. Borchers works off her defender around another one, stops short about 8 feet, drains it. 14 points now for CC Borchers, leading all scorers. 4:50 to go before the halftime intermission, 38-0. This is Aubrey Houston with it, number 20. And Kate Sherman tips it, and they scramble for it. And we're going to get a foul called, I believe, on CC Borchers. Her first, team third.
Rookie foul number 3, Borchers. Her first, team's third.
The Pirates will inbound here at center court. Again, Russia just creating turnover after turnover with this defense. You see DeGraff just has nowhere to go with it. Shot attempt is blocked. Foul called on Emma Saylor for the Pirates, her second, team 7th. We're going to come down here and shoot the bonus. And doing so will be sophomore, 6'1" Renee Poling. Poling has 4 points on the contest off the bench. Make that 5.
Russia's perfect on the night. Free throws.
They have shot the lights out.
Yes, they have.
They really have. Now, they've had some second chances. Those first 5-8 points, a lot of that came off of cleaning the offensive glass. DeGraff has done a little better with that. They've kind of locked that down a little better. But, man, Russia's just – now we got the trap right at midcourt. Nice pass out of that. Good job by the Pirates. Long ball there by Stewart. A little too long. Down with it is Poling. And DeGraff. And you're going to get a walk right there. She shuffled her feet. Just great job right there. Avery Perk, number 21 for the Pirates, sticking with it. And she creates that turnover. There's no reason why you have to let them out of there with the basketball.
Only the third turnover from Russia.
Aggressive defense for the Pirates pays off. Inbound to Perk. She turns, spins, up off the glass. A little short. Down with it is Poling. And then Perk with a steal, getting it all done down here for DeGraff. And now they hit the deck. And we'll get another jump ball. You love to see this. You know, DeGraff is struggling. They're down 40. Still got 4 minutes in the second, and they are out there scrapping. And you
Still
just love to
playing
see
hard.
that. You love to see that. That's why I love covering high school sports, man. DeGraff realizes, hey, we got to win if we want to keep playing here. Right now, it's a matter of pride. Let's get ourselves back in this game. Let's do what we do, play defense, and we're going to get step out of bounds there. As again, the Raider trap does just that, traps that ball handler against the far sideline. 3:47 to go, 40-0. Rushi Raiders up here in the second. This is Putoff with it. Deep to Mayaman, back up to Putoff. Now an entry pass to Sherman through her hands. And DeGraff will take over. Rushi has backed off the pressure, giving DeGraff the timeline. She rubs Monanoff on a screen. And now they're going to say illegal screen. You've got to be set. When you set that screen, you got to be still and straight. If you lean into that player, you're going to get called for technically a charge, offensive foul, but it's an illegal screen. Or if your feet move.
Yes.
And it must have been a lean. I thought she looked pretty set, but man, I'm far away and old. And you can see there. Thought about a three, worked it inside, no good. Down with it is Ava Stewart. DeGraff just trying to get something going on offense. Ava Stewart now pulls away, trying to get some space, and Rushi collapses on that. DeGraff keeps it. Quick shot off the top of the backboard, pulled down by the Raiders, and we are coming the other way. Long ball off the back of the iron, rebound by DeGraff. And this will be Stewart now, Ava Stewart with it. Nice little dribble fake. Up and off the iron, no good, and we're going to get a foul. And that'll be called on the Raiders, number 13.
Foul number 13, Chappie. Her first, team third.
And that is called on Shappy, Jayla Shappy. Yeah. We've got some New Jersey numbers going on here, so you'll have to bear with us for a few minutes while we get our bearings for Rushi on the Rushi side. Up with the shot just off the front of the iron. DeGraff starting to get some looks on offense, just unable to close it out. Grace Holscher now, number 20, works it up. Now down inside, this is up and in for Eliza Garrity. As Rushi continues to pour it on. Let's set the floor here. Rushi, number 24, Carly Scott on the floor. Number 23 just came in. I think that is Shappy, Jayla Shappy. 13 I've got as Shay Hammonds. Skip pass across. This is Shappy up and fouled immediately by Emma Saylor, her third, team 9th.
Riverside foul number 22, Saylor, her second, team 8th. Holscher on the line for Rushi, shooting 2.
Grace Holscher, number 23. So we'll set the floor for Rushi. At least we'll try. Once again, 32, Kelby Dosick. 23, shooting free throws, Grace Holscher. Number 12, Eliza Garrity. Number 20, Addison Shappy. And number 24, Carly Scott. Down inside DeGraff, and we got another jump ball. Again, DeGraff just continuing to try to work the ball down inside, trying to get it to Emma Saylor. They're big. The challenge now, Emma's got 3 fouls. 1.5 minutes to go, 44-0. Rushi with the lead here in the second. Up top to Schlumbum. Down inside, up and in.
There it
First
is.
points of the night for the Pirates. And they're on the board. Persistence pays off. Schlumbum, nice move down inside. And we got a long three, very short, definitely not long enough as Grace Holscher pulls down the rebound. Checking in now for the Raiders. This is number 13, Jayla Shappy.
Please bear with us on the numbers and names.
All right, so Rushi now with it. Number 23, that's Grace Holscher. Back over to Addison Shappy. Now to Jayla Shappy, almost turned over in the backcourt. As Holscher steps aside, now down inside, they're going to put one up and off the mark, and down with it comes DeGraff as we are under a minute to go here in the first half. And this will be tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay down here. Inbounding for the Pirates, number 21, Avery Perk. All the way up top to Saylor, now back to Perk, and she'll try to run the offense. This is Kaylin Copas. Long ball off the glass, up and in. So Copas tallies a long two, and it's 44-4. We got fours all across the board here. 32.6 to go. The ball will stay down here with Rucci. Inbounding will be number 12, Eliza Garrity, for Coach Bremigan and the Raiders. Over to Jayla Shappy. Skip pass across to Holscher. Now Addison Shappy with it. She's guarded there by Schlumbum. Holscher dribbles around the defender. That's Fulkerson. Now down the lane goes Addison Shappy, up and in. Her first bucket of the night. It's 46-4. 6 seconds to go. Here's DeGraff going to run it all the way down. Perk, way bad angle. And that one's going to be no good, and that will bring us to halftime. With your score, the Rushi Lady Raiders 46, the DeGraff Lady Pirates 4. When we come back, it'll be second half action and the Wagner's IGA stats and recap with Craig Louth here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sidney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Welcome back to the Hive at Sidney High School, and it is girls Division IV sectional basketball, and it is time for the Wagners IGA stats and recap of the first half. And here is Mr. Craig Louth to bring you the numbers.
All right, for the Riverside Lady Pirates, they shot 2 for 17 from the field in the first half. That's 12%. They had 11 rebounds, and they had 22 turnovers. Their 4 points were scored by Kaylee Fulkerson with 2 and Kaylin Kopis with 2. For Russia was led in scoring by Cece Borchers with 14. Kate Sherman had 4. Mia Monin had 2. Ella Haney had 8. Eliza Garrity had 2. Addison Chappie had 2. Sophie Francis had 4. Grace Holscher had 4. And Renee Poling had 6 for their 46. They had 21 rebounds and only 5 turnovers. And they shot 16 for 39 from the field for 41% and 10 of 10 from the free throw line.
So a bit of a clinic for the Raiders. Their defense creating a lot of offense. 22 turnovers. Most of those were forced by defense. Wasn't so much mishaps as it was excellent defense on the part of the Raiders. And so as the time ticks down, interesting note in talking with the coaches before the matchup, reaching out to Coach Yoder at DeGraff. He's been with Riverside for 34 years. Pretty awesome, that type of service with the community, dynamite. But he mentioned they lost their top 2 seniors, Kristen Schlumbum and Olivia Perk, to ACL injuries. And get this, Kristen Schlumbum last year at DeGraff was in the NWCC conference. She was runner-up player of the year, averages 11 points and almost 5 rebounds a game. And then they also lost Olivia Perk, second team all-league last year, 6.5 points and 10 rebounds a game. You lose that kind of productivity, and they're seniors, so they've got the experience, the leadership. Yeah. Man, talk about starting from behind. That is tough sledding right there. You get a nice entry pass to Kate Sherman, and she's off the glass. She'll kick it out to Goubeau. Cece Borchers gets control, and now Sophie Francis with it. And DeGraff playing a 2-3 zone. Ella Haney right at the free throw line. Kicks back out to Borchers after the defense collapses, and Cece Borchers returns from the locker room with the hot hand as she's got 17.
5 threes.
5 threes. Pretty darn awesome for the junior, 5'9" junior, Cece Borchers. And I believe that was a blocked shot attempt. So inbounding will be Ava Stewart, the junior guard for the Pirates, all the way up top. Sets, shoots, Emma Saylor off the mark, and down with it is Borchers, and she will quickly come the other way. Skip pass all the way across, catch and shoot. Reese Goubeau in and out, did everything but go all the way down the cylinder. Ella Haney with the big rebound and move, can't convert the second chance. Down with it comes Kaylee Fulkerson, and here come the Pirates. 49-4, so we're going to see a running clock here in the second half until the Lady Pirates can get that lead down inside of 30. It's currently a 45-point margin. 45-point margin. My apologies. I'm not mathing very well tonight, Craig. Now Borchers catch, set, shoot off the back of the iron. Her first 3 miss. She's 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. And the ball will stay down here for the Raiders. Sophie Francis will inbound. Cece Borchers with it. 2-3 zone. Haney kicks it back out. Gubeau with it. She's defended there by Fulkerson.
Nice
now
pass.
Down into Haney. Nice entry pass. Haney unable to finish. And down with it are the Pirates. This is Ava Stewart. You know, Stewart's done a nice job, Craig. She picked up 2 quick fouls, and we get an over and back. Got to know where you are on the floor. Kaylin Kopis, her back foot was back across the line when she received that pass after the ball had come across. So, but as I was saying, Ava Stewart picked up 2 fouls very quickly in the first period, and that's all she's got. She's done a nice job of playing clean since then.
Still playing aggressive defense.
Absolutely.
But like you said, she's playing clean.
Entry pass to Renee Poling, the sophomore, does an up and under. Nice move right there. And so Poling with 8. And this is Kaylin Kopis down the right side. Riley Hammonds picks up her first personal. First team foul against the Raiders for the second half. 4:47 and running, even though the ball is out of bounds. Again, because of the margin. 51-4 is your score on the First National Bank scoreboard as Rushi continues to sub in bench players. Maya Manin, number 5 in the game now. Number 22, Simone Putoff in the game. And they will get a turnover, and then Riley Hammonds is fouled by Kaylin Kopis, her first personal. First team foul of the second half against the Pirates. So on the floor for Rushi is Poling, Manin, Hammonds, Gubeau, and inbounding right there, that was Simone Putoff. Now Hammonds all by herself off the back of the iron, battling for the rebound. The sophomore Poling grabs it, and she is fouled. It'll stay down here. Kaylee Fulkerson, freshman, her first foul. She plays down in the paint most of the time in the program as a post player. Gubeau now tries to bounce pass inside, not there. Fulkerson pokes it away. Now Rushi with it again. Wide open pass, little 5-foot jumper in and out. And Poling scraps for that rebound. We're getting a jump ball, and it will go to DeGraff. So DeGraff Riverside Pirates going to go the other way. As it's 3:22 and ticking here in the third. 51-4 your score on the First National Bank scoreboard. Rushi Raiders well in hand. Probably safe to say they're going to close this out, and they will take on their Shelby County Athletic League foe, the Botkins Lady Trojans, who were victorious in the first game tonight over Jackson Center, 53-22. Nice pass inside to Poling. She is stuffed. Beautiful shot block there. Emma Saylor playing with 3 fouls. Very clean there. Very nice play. Another young player for DeGraff, a sophomore. So while it's a little tough tonight, these are good minutes for these young ladies. They're learning. You know, you don't sharpen your knife on butter, as they say. You get better when you play better competition. And so while this may be a bit of a struggle tonight, there's a lot that can be taken away from this matchup for Coach Yoder and the Pirates. And Addison Shappy now going to run the offense for Coach Bremigan, wearing jersey number 20. As he continues to rotate through his bench. Talk about getting great minutes, these JV players. Nice ball movement for the Raiders. Hammonds comes down the lane, and from the short corner from Poling, hits her in the run, doesn't even have to put the ball down, and it's easy bucket. And I'll tell you, the backup players for Rushi doing a nice job playing defense. There's an excellent offensive rebound up and in for Kaylee Fulkerson. She's got 4 on the contest, 53-6. Hammonds puts the ball down the middle of the key, stops at the volleyball baseline. And she is good. 4 points now for Hammonds. Ava Stewart with it now, number 10. She's defended by Addison Shappy. Screen takes care of her. And now she finds herself trapped against the sideline and the half-court line. And here comes Addison Shappy, 2-on-1. Nice pass over to Maya Mon, and then the trailer picks it up. Simone Putoff off the glass, up and in. Little tip drill action right there, Craig. That's why you do them. This is Kaylin Kopis now. Goes down the right side. Hammond slams the door shut. Poling over to help. And now from the elbow, Saylor is fouled as she shoots, and she'll go to the charity stripe. As Simone Putoff picks up her first foul, second team foul. And we are running under a minute now.
First free throws of the night for Riverside.
Off the front of the iron, 40 seconds and counting as the clock continues to run. Substitutions continue for Russia into the game. Number 24, that's Carly Scott, a sophomore. Also into the game, number 12, that's Eliza Garrity, a junior. And checking in as well, another junior, Kelby Dosick, number 32. And she will close out and enable Carly Scott to pull down the rebound as we are under 20 seconds in the third with our running clock 57-6. Settles, shoots. That's going to go off the glass and long. Stewart down with it, and Hammonds will get ticketed with that foul. She put a lot of body behind Ava Stewart on that rebound. And the clock continues to run, and that will drain the remaining time from the third quarter. So after three, the Russia Lady Raiders 57, the DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates 6 here on NKTelco Sports.
All Glaze and Sidney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Welcome back to the Hive here at Sidney High School. It's ladies sectional basketball. We'd like to thank a whole bunch of important companies, organizations for sponsoring our season. 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. Our MVP sponsors are Clopay and Nedick Minster. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Keys to the game, always brought to you by Chunky Bob and his friends at Keyhole Pizza down in Newport. Starting lineups always given to us by Sidney Allglaze Audiology. Replays come to you courtesy of Winners Quality Meats. Timeouts always sponsored by Precision Strip. Wagner's IGA brings us stats and recaps every game. Long shot for the Pirates off the glass. Going to the bank is Avery Perk, and her first field goal. 57-9 is your score. Also, the Live View tournament sponsor is the Center for Orthopedics at Wilson Health, the region's leader in high-quality, state-of-the-art orthopedic care. You can learn more about them as we get a shot attempt blocked, pulled down by Eliza Garrity. You can learn more about them at wilsonhealth.org/orthopedics. And we will award a player of the game after the contest tonight, and that is always sponsored by NKTelco. Going to get blue ball underneath their basket as Riley Hammonds will. Nope. Sorry about that. Thought they were going to award that as a. Yes, Hammonds will take it out, but Ava Stewart picks up her third foul. Third team foul. Hammonds comes out. And underneath is Holscher, inbound to Dosick, no good. Rebound by Ava Stewart. And this is Ava Stewart working it all the way down, and she is pressed. A lot of body right there. Number 23, Grace Holscher with the foul. It's her first. NKTelco Sports and our sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's contest tournament style on NKTelco Channel 3 or in high definition on Channel 503. You can watch this one again on Sunday, February 20th at 4. And again on Friday, February 25th at 7. As DeGraff manages to scramble and get that inbound pass. You can watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports after both teams have finished their tournament run. Kelby Dosick picks up her first personal. And shooting for DeGraff is Ava Stewart. Enter the game now for Russia. This is number 13, Jayla Shappy. 5'4" sophomore. Second one's good, 57-10. 5:08 to go. Again, running clock situation. The margin between the scores is greater than 35 points. We're in the second half as Jayla Shappy in and out, and then we get a foul on the rebound. And that foul is called on Kaylee Fulkerson of the Pirates. Her second. And that's fourth personal, and this will be a shooting foul. So to the line goes sophomore Carly Scott. Subbing into the game now for the Pirates, wearing jersey number 20. This is freshman guard Aubrey Houston. Saw her in the first half. Again, all score aside as Scott sinks that free throw. These minutes are valuable. Your bench players are getting minutes. Your young players for DeGraff getting minutes. All good stuff. And again, great defense by the Raiders. They've been just smothering all night. You see Eliza Garrity poke one away.
They always seem to have a hand in there.
They do. They've been all in the gaps.
Yep.
Their spacing has been excellent. And with the jump ball, DeGraff will retain possession. Inbound to Kaylin Kopus. Dribbles out of a potential trap. Out of bounds off of Grace Holscher. Grace is a junior, 5'6" junior. Normally plays JV. Tipped away again, another turnover, and then a foul. And that is Aubrey Houston. That'll go in the books as her second, team fifth. 3:08 to go in this one as the clock continues to run on the First National Bank scoreboard. Sure do thank you for joining us. My name is Scott Fry. With me is Craig Louth. And Holscher long on that three-ball attempt. And that'll stay right here with Russia. Checking in for DeGraff now. A couple of additional bench players. Number 15, Ava Klingler with her first action. The 5'5" sophomore guard gets on the floor. And number 1, Cassie May, also a sophomore, 5'8" guard, number 1. Inbound off the lob. And Kaylee Fulkerson whistled on that rebound. So shooting for Russia will be Jayla Shappy. Shappy also a fixture on the junior varsity roster. Addison Shappy out there with number 20. She's a freshman. She's on the freshman roster, but also sees good minutes on the JV roster as well. Nice job right there. Number 32, that's Dosick, Kelby Dosick. You know, the person receiving the pass needs to come toward it and did not, and it wasn't a really crisp pass, and Dosick was able to tip that away and grab it. Addison Shappy now with it atop the key. All the way over to Grace Holscher. Dribble penetration, defense collapses. Again, DeGraff runs that 2-3 zone, so anytime that ball gets down in there, they collapse on it. And if you can kick it back out, nice turnover right there, and then a nice lob forward to Houston. She's going to stop and get the shot blocked. As getting back on defense is Grace Holscher. Houston hangs on to it, unable to get it, and then Russia contesting themselves for the rebound. As we are down to about a minute to go, and wide open is Kelby Dosick underneath. And Russia cracks the 60 threshold, 61-10, with a minute to go in this one, and another turnover. As into the passing lane goes Jayla Shappy, and then she is fouled by Houston. That'll be Aubrey Houston's third, 6th team foul as the clock continues to run, 45 seconds. Oh, that's the 7th team foul. My apologies. And so that will take us into the bonus. And I believe this is Jayla Shappy shooting. Yes, it is. 30 seconds to go. Clock runs. And Russia is going to live to play again on Saturday at noon. They're going to take on Shelby County Athletic League opponent, the Botkins Trojans. Should be a good one, as Russia will push their overall record to 19-5 with this win. And another turnover down there for Holscher, and that will do it for this one, as the Russia Lady Raiders victorious by a score of 61-10 over the DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates. Don't go away. We're going to step aside for just a moment to pull together the stats and recap for you. When we return, we will have that with Mr. Craig Louth here on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Welcome back to the Hive at Sidney High School for our final installation. It's been a long night of fun to watch, entertaining girls high school basketball. And this one decided pretty early. Russia out to a 29-0 lead at the end of the first, and then 46-4 at the half. They end up closing this one out with a running clock in the second half, 61-10 over the DeGraff Riverside Lady Pirates. Let's hear the Wagner's IGA stats and recap report from Craig Louth.
All right, for the Riverside Lady Pirates, who end their season at 5-17, they were led in scoring by Avery Perk, who had 4 points, and also Kaylee Fulkerson had 4. And the other person to score was Kaylin Kopus with 2 for their 10. They shot 15% from the field, 4 of 26. They had 19 total rebounds and 31 turnovers. For the victorious Russia Raiders, who will now face Botkins on Saturday, almost every player scored except for one. They were led by Cece Borchers, who had 17. Kate Sherman had 4. Mia Monin had 2. Ella Haney had 8. Eliza Garrity had 2. Jayla Shappy had 1. Reese Gabot had none. Addison Chappie had 2, Sophie Francis 4, Simone Putoff 2, Grace Holscher 4, Carly Scout 1, Kelby Dosek 4, Riley Hammonds 4, and Renee Poling 8 for their total of 61. They shot 37% from the field, 23 of 62, 12 of 15 from the line, and they had 30 total rebounds and only 7 turnovers.
So an impressive performance tonight for Coach Paul Bremigan, longtime boys coach at Russia, taking over the duties after Andy Timmerman left the program to head to New Bremen. And Paul's got his Lady Raiders getting it done. So a big Shelby County Athletic League matchup on Saturday at noon, and we will have that one for you. Very, very happy to be able to bring you these contests. So congratulations to Coach Paul Bremigan on their season, continuing to advance through the tournament. And one last time on that final score, 61-10, the Russia Raiders victorious. One last piece of business. We're going to go with the new Knoxville telephone, NKTelco, player of the game, junior, number 3, CC Borchers.
Had an outstanding game.
Really got the scoring going for the Raiders and kept it going. I believe she was 5 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 threes, total of 17 points and didn't play much in the second half. Coach Bremigan content to have his bench take care of business in the second half, and they did just that. So congratulations to C.C. Borchers Jr. from Russia, your NKTelco player of the game with 17 points. So once again, final score one last time. Russia 61, DeGraff Riverside 10. My name is Scott Fry. For Craig Louth, I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. 2 basketball games. Lots of fun. Once again, a big thank you to the staff here at Sidney for their hospitality, for having us up here in the Crow's Nest. And don't go away, because tomorrow night it's more girls basketball action right back here. Brandon Coverman and I will be here with Mississinawa Valley Houston in the second game and Fort Loramie Triad in the first game. So lots of high school hoops, as always, here on NKTelco Sports.